There are moments when you want to draw a perfect square or circle within Procreate, and the method for doing this is called QuickShape. It is not built into the standard interface. To draw a line, just draw a line and it doesn't matter how straight it is. As long as you hold it at the end, it will snap into a perfect line. Let's do that one more time. If you draw it, hold it. And if you continue to hold it, you can rotate it on its axis and decide where you want that to end. And as soon as you release it, your line is drawn. Next, let's draw a square. Personally, I find squares to be a bit of a challenge in Procreate because it has to be pretty perfect to start. You also have to draw the shape in one motion without lifting your stylus. So let's draw and hold it at the end. And as you hold it, it will snap into shape. Now it's visually not perfect, but if we edit the shape, it still doesn't think it's perfect enough square. But we can use these handles to adjust. Usually it's a pretty perfect square. So let's try that one more time. It snaps into position, just like the line. If I continue to hold this, I can actually resize it and position it so it aligns nicely on the page. And then I can edit the shape and the time. It considers it more of a square. I think the first one maybe had a point that made it more of a poly line. We will now select square and the square is complete. Now, there is one other way to do this, and this applies with all quick shapes. It's a two-handed approach. You draw, hold, and while you're holding, you use your finger from your other hand to tap on the canvas. So let's try that. We draw, hold, tap on the canvas. You can see it snapped into place. And again, I can rotate it at the point into perfect alignment. Now at this point, it is still maybe isn't perfect square. So I will select it, and again the lines were just slightly off, and because it is a square, it opened up and it is not connecting. So I can draw that connector. As I said, squares are touchy in Procreate. Now let's try a circle. I find a circle much easier. You draw an oval or an ellipse. Make sure that they connect. Edit the shape and you can turn it into a circle, just like with the square. I can adjust the handles to change it into a different shape. Ellipse. As long as menu is still open, I can turn it back into a circle. Now, one thing to know about quick shapes. Just like anything else in Procreate, all brushes apply while using quick shapes. So I can use a textured brush with thicks and thins. Draw the shape, connect, edit the shape, turn it into a circle, and it's a perfect circle. But because of the variant and strokes, thicks and thins, it just gives it a little bit more character. And we can try one more time. Connect, edit the shape, turn it into a circle. Again, it is a circle, but because I maybe put a little bit of more pressure in one area of the drawing than the other, I have some thicks and thins. While I wish quick shapes were built into the interface, this is overall a pretty cool solution.